What's up, guys? Welcome to the live podcast. Today we have Martin Pixler, real American electrician from Omaha, Nebraska. Husband, man who is living with Christ is a king at the center. Today we are talking real core life. What is actually like to work as electrician in America in 2026. Martin, thank you for coming on, brother. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
So, my first question is, Martin, what does a typical work day look like for you as an electrician? Walk us through your day from start to finish.
Usually I know what I'm doing when I get there. So I just start with whatever task I'm on. I guess whatever we're at on the job site, because the job I'm doing right now is a grocery store and we're moving through the processes. They just finished the cement floor. So now we're doing all of the overhead lighting. And I was piping in all the lighting. I got a bend EMT, which is electrical metallic conduit, and I bend all that by hand, which takes some skill. You have to do math and you have to measure it all out, and it has to be precise because it has to look good. So that takes a little bit of time, but we got all of the boxes in, and right now we're pulling wire. So we get set up and we pull wire from box to box, and it's quite the process. So it takes a while to get all of the wire pulled across the room. The building that I'm working in is 120,000 square feet. It's going to be the biggest bakers in Omaha.
Nice.
Omaha's the city that I live in, and this is kind of towards the edge of Omaha, but Omaha grows like every year. And we have a lot of construction out here. This job site has been quite a challenge, which before the concrete pour, the floor was mud because the rain was coming down every week. So we had mud everywhere. It was very dirty.
I can see that. So, is being electrician in America well paid in 2026? And how much can good electrician realistically earn per year, including overtime?
Yeah, we make quite a bit of money now. You can make up to 100,000 a year being a regular electrician. There is a ranking system, just like anything else. It depends on how many years you've been in the field. And you have to get your licensing in order to move ahead. A journeyman electrician makes about, I would say, $35 to $40 an hour. And contractors can make as much as they want as long as they are smart with the money. I would say a contractor can make anywhere between 100,000 a year and millions. It just depends. It depends on their manpower and their experience. My brother probably makes about 750,000 a year now. I work for my brother. He's a contractor. And right now I probably make about 80,000 a year.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It's not terrible. With the economy now, it's about average.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, economy is very bad right now. It's not. It's not helping us. So you have a family like business. You working for your brother. So you have like a family like some. Nice.
Yeah, I've been working on and off with him for the past 10 years. Yeah, he got me into electrician.
Nice. So do you have any like more siblings working with you guys, or just the two of us?
It's just me and my brother. I also have cousins. that work with us. I'd say about 6 of my cousins work with us.
That's family. That's like
Yeah.
like mafia, family mafia in
Right.
electrician.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Nobody
Yep, we
can be
all work
hired.
together.
Nobody can be hired unless you are family.
Yeah, we have about 18 employees.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
But I think like the electrician will be more and more like better pay because to AI, because of electrician cars.
Yeah.
I think you have very, very perspective job.
But yeah, our jobs are very secure.
Yeah,
Data centers. Yeah, because there's a job going for Facebook, job going for Google.
you will be millionaire one day, maybe
One day.
one day,
One day.
one day. So, so
Not just from this, not just from electrical.
yeah, yeah, I understand it. I think in this economy and with this world we living, you cannot have only one job. You need to have one job
Right.
and some sidekick.
Yes. I have side hustles that I do. Yeah, I'm in crypto. I sell I sell cards on the side.
Nice.
It's just a little hustle.
Well, where people can find your cards? Is like you have some web or like
I do cards on Whatnot. It's an app that people stream on. They sell cards there. I started doing that just this past year.
nice. And what cards do you have?
I sell Pokemon cards.
Nice. So like Logan Paul,
I had
like next
yeah,
Logan Paul.
yeah. It was a collection that I've had for a long time, and then I started to want to make money, and I realized these cards are worth a lot of money. So I started to value them and sell them.
Nice. So like if anyone want to best cards, Pokemon's card, go to this man. He has the best cards. Best cards.
I have some of the best, some of the best.
So my next question is, what are the biggest pros and cons of the job? Money, benefits, psychical demands, schedule, or anything else?
I'd say some of the biggest pros are learning something that's going to carry with you. Uh, You learn how to be safe around electricity, and just knowing this trade changes you. You're able to do more around your own house, keep your family safe from electrical hazards. Some of the cons, I would say it's dangerous. You can have explosions or shocks, things of that nature that could harm you. But other than that, I would say everything is a pro about being in the trades. You are learning something valuable. You build things, and you get the honor of kind of teaching other people too when you get into the field, maybe like 3 or 4 years in.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
And it feels good to build something.
I understand that. I
Yeah,
really
when
understand
you
that.
when you look back and you see a building that's fully, it's a nice feeling.
That's true. That is so true. So, what is your firm name? What is your guy's name?
Frederick Electric.
And do you have any social media like Facebook, Instagram, or something like that?
I know that Frederick Electric has a Facebook. Um, yeah, you can look him up on there. He's got all the pictures, and he's got his pictures of his wrapped vehicles on there, and then pictures of his work that he does.
Nice, nice,
I've taken some of the photos that are
nice,
on the page.
nice. So, guys, if you want to best electrician in Omaha, go there. Best electrician in
Oh yeah.
Omaha. Family business. So
Yeah, we've had Best of Omaha award for a few years in a row.
yeah, so guys, let's go. Good. So my next question is, how does the pay compare to cost of living in US right now? Can single electrician comfortably support family?
Yeah, I would say if you're a journeyman electrician, you can easily support a family with the wages. If you're an apprentice, then no. Starting out in the electrical field is a little more difficult, especially if you're starting a family. You want to have some side hustle. I'd say it it matters to have a couple years experience.
How can people be hired by you? You need to be family, or or you need to be just a good do job.
Um, I would say I would say it depends on where we're at. Right now, we're looking for more experienced people because we're on a quite big job and it's very demanding. So we're looking for people that know how to bend conduit, have experience pulling wire, things like that. It's just basic knowledge, but it's because there are many things to do. So at least maybe 1 or 2 years experience would be.
So tell us about the craziest or most dangerous situation you ever face on job site.
I would say one of the craziest would be having my screwdriver. Um, it was touching a live wire and then it touched the panel board and my screwdriver exploded. It it kind of burned it in half. Luckily, I was not in the way of the explosion, so I didn't get hurt. But it was very loud and it damaged the equipment. But luckily, not me. I was able to fix it. So you need to go through a 4-year program. We call it an apprenticeship program. Um, you have to go to school for 4 years, and then once you go through your apprenticeship program, then you take a few safety courses. There's like a National Fire Protection Agency, so you do a few courses there, and then you go and take your journeyman's test. But that's when you have like 8,000 hours on the job. So you have to log in 8,000 hours of work.
So like basically it's pretty hard to be electrician in United States.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
difficult
difficult
process.
process. Yeah.
It takes a
It
lot of
takes a lot of
hustle
hustle
and
and
you got to
you
do
got
it
to do it
for a
for
lot of
a
years.
lot of years. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Yeah. So like if I see you guys and say I don't have any experience, I have nothing, how can I help you? Or what I can do to be in your team? Is that anything?
I would say I would say we would just take you under our wing. If we were really looking for people to hire, he would place a newer person with someone more experienced like me, and I would basically teach you every day as I was doing the job
Mm-hmm.
and get
And
your
get your
hands
hands
into the
into the
work.
into the work. Have did you see any like very bad ending?
Like a bad ending to a job.
No, the people. If you see like any like really horrible ending, like the person is not here anymore.
I haven't seen anything like that in electrical work. I've seen people get hurt, but never anything that ended, never anything that took them completely out.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
do you do residential, commercial, or industrial work? Which one pays the best and why? If
I would say industrial pays the best, but it is very technical
Mhm.
and it's a lot harder to do because you have to be very precise with that kind of work. And I do commercial work, but I am very experienced in residential. I've wired up hundreds of homes, uh, but I do like commercial more because it's very satisfying to see a bunch of conduit that you've bent in the ceiling. It's a very skilled type of work.
And why industrial work pay the best? Why?
I would say because there's not a lot of industrial electricians out there. I'd say that they're more scarce to find. It's a very skilled trade. There's a lot of technicalities there. Like you're dealing with hundreds of different things. You have motors, motor controls, very high voltage, just a lot of various things that you would deal with that other people wouldn't know. I would say residential is very simple. Commercial is just a little bit harder, and then industrial is probably the hardest.
So like when the new guy is coming to your team, so like you
Mhm.
will give him that easy job you and like after and he's finished with introduction work.
Yeah, yeah. The newer guys, we give them easy tasks at first, and then we let them grow. It takes a few months to get your head wrapped around something.
So like
You have to
mhm.
build a skill.
So like basically the new guys, for example, they will do only commercial or residential for like
Hmm.
for so many months, and after that they will go that introduction work.
Industrial is it's a specific type of work. Like we have a few things in this building we're doing now that are industrial. Like some of the pipes are rigid conduit, which they have to thread together,
Mm-hmm.
and those are a lot harder to work with.
So like and for this job, sorry,
No, you're good.
job you are not like doing this job not like no newbies or anything else. You need to be like experienced for this job, for this like the pipe introduction this work.
Yeah, that type of work you need
Mhm.
to know what you're doing.
So
Yeah, it's more
mhm.
for people that are experienced.
So like no new guys, only old guys now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, the new guys, we put them into easier tasks first.
So and how has the job changed in the last few years with new technology, regulation, a Green Deal equipment?
I think the transition to a lot of LED fixtures, the lights take less power. So we've really been able to put more light on less power. The lights on LED systems they're very bright, so the lights get smaller. Um, and the light fixtures are very light. Like they're not heavy anymore. We're using less metal, more plastic. So I'd say it's a lot easier to work around the lights than it used to be. And the wire is smaller. So I'd say we're saving a lot of like copper and things like that because the technology of the lighting is getting a lot better.
Nice. And what about that green energy, like movement? Is like change in the electrician something?
I would say like we're putting in a lot more electrical vehicle chargers than we used to because, everyone has a Tesla now. So at residential places, we are putting in a lot more electrical vehicle chargers in their garage. It takes a lot of power though.
Yeah. And what about regulations? Yeah. Regulations. It's like harder right now?
Yeah, I would say so.
So.
They're putting in a lot of more technical things into electricity. Like we have to have more ground fault protection,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot more protections in place now. The book that we learned from is actually very thick.
Yeah. So how do you balance everything? You have your main job, you have a side gig, you have crypto. How do you balance that?
I would say that it's not exactly balanced. Sometimes I put more into areas because sometimes electrical is slow. So then I'd put more into my side hustles like selling cards. And it really just depends on how everything is moving.
Yeah, I understand. So how does your faith help you when the work is physically exhausting or stressful or paydays feel far away?
I would say I just kind of have confidence that I can get through the hard times because I have all of these different skills that I've developed over the past 4 or 5 years, and I have become more confident with money. I've been able to make up to $900 in one day off of my side hustles.
That's good. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So
And that's the pay in electrical work for like 1 week. So
I but like you love doing electrician, yes? You love
oh
doing
yeah.
electrician because like if somebody can make in one day what make main job in 1 week or 1 month, they will quit. But like you, but like you love this, and that is very good
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
Very, very. That is very good things. What advice would you give to young guy thinking about becoming the electrician right now? And is it still a good career choice in America?
I would say do it because it's a very valuable skill. And I don't think this is going anywhere. I think electricity is going to be around for the next 100 years, and it's only getting more and more complicated. So we need more guys to come in and help out because there's going to be a lot of things in the future that are running on electricity.
That's true. That's true. So
I think that we're going to use it more and more.
so like it's a still good career choice in
Oh, yeah.
in America. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll always be needed. So
That's true.
that's how I base my choices on what job to take.
Smart
Will
man.
it be around?
Very smart man. Very smart man. Very smart man. Very smart man, bro. You have equal 1,000. So, final question. If you could give every working man listening one powerful piece of advice about work, money, it, and being a real man in 2026, what would it be?
I would say don't give up when it gets hard. I think everything gets hard once or twice, but as long as you don't give up, I think that things will work out.
That's true. That's true. Never give up. That's true.
Yeah, everything will test you.
That's true. So thank you, brother, for the real and the honest look into the life of American electrician. And guys, if you respect really workman, smash the like button right now. Turn off the notification so you don't miss the next one. Martin, once again, thank you. Thank you so
Of
much
course, man.
for your time, and stay strong and stay blessed. Peace.
Oh yeah. I'll see you later. Have a good one.